Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I know you are wondering, what does it look like when my skin's healing? Is my skin healing or getting worse? I'm super confused by my skin. I need help. How do I know if my skin is healing or not? In today's video, I'm going to walk you through all of that, tell you some universal signs, but also teach you how to listen to your own body. Today's interesting. I'm going to show you and talk about meal prepping a little bit throughout this video and also give you tips and signs for healing your skin. So some of the biggest signs are going to be talking about and thinking about the color of your skin, the texture of your skin, your relationship between stress, if you have topical steroid withdrawal, and if you're going through detox. Eczema is very, very complicated. So we're going to go ahead and dive in. I wanted to add some meal prep and food prep into this video because I feel like that's something you guys really need. So as always, grab your water, and I want to make sure that you are drinking enough water throughout your day. It helps your body really detox. So as we talk about the signs of healing, I will be preparing different vegetables, talking about the vegetables and how I meal prep them to make things easier for you guys because I feel like you need it. I use a service called Imperfect Produce, and it basically is if a farm or a company or a grocery store doesn't use all of its food, it then goes to people who have signed up to this. So basically it reduces food waste. So in this box I got a cabbage, I got an onion, I got some sweet potatoes, and what I like to do is freeze all of my vegetables because I can't go through all of this in one day. And then I grab it and throw it into my food. So the first thing I'm going to do is chop up this cabbage. So you want to take off a few of the outer layers of the cabbage. It's not what you eat. And then you just chop this up. And I put it into a big bag and I freeze it. I'm going to do the same thing with this onion. And then I might just go ahead and cook these sweet potatoes. Eczema is very complicated. What one person's healing looks like may not look like another person's healing. But there are signs across the board for every single person. I feel like this is kind of like an ASMR video. Should I whisper to you guys? So as you see, this cabbage just comes apart really nicely, and I'll just put all of this into a big bag. So across the board, the number one sign of healing is going from red, itchy skin to dry skin. Dry is actually a sign of healing. So as the skin progresses, it may get larger, it may get redder, and then it's funny because sometimes eczema heals from the inside out. So a lot of times our atopic dermatitis can look like ringworm. And so if you have a patch like this, it'll heal from the inside out. And so the drier it looks overall, the better. If the outside ring is still really red, you still have inflammation. And so that's kind of across the board. The color changes for fair-skinned people will be from a red to a muted red to almost like a brown scab purple looking color, and then from there it could look lighter than the skin tone once the eczema's gone. That will go back to normal with time and with eating good foods. For those with darker skin, it's a little bit harder to tell. There's a lot that happens, and so the eczema can go from like flesh colored down to being way darker than the skin, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it's not healing. It's a little bit trickier to track through color with darker skinned people. But watching your skin go from just like whatever the state is when there's a flare up. So when your skin's very itchy and painful, try to notice what that looks like. When the skin is less painful and less itchy, look at the appearance of the skin. Start tracking it that way. It should look flakier, should be drier, and that's perfectly fine. So with that, I want to encourage you to use less moisturizer. If you're going through topical steroid withdrawal and you have full body dryness, this may not apply. But if you have small patches of eczema and you're not cracking and bleeding, do not use moisturizer. You want to make sure that your skin is able to start to create its own moisture, heal itself, and especially if you use Vaseline on the skin, if you use anything that blocks the pores, our skin isn't able to breathe. And so during the healing process, it's really critical that your skin's able to breathe and heal itself. So if you have mild to moderate eczema, go without moisturizer. If you have severe eczema, try to only moisturize a few times a day. Don't constantly keep moisturizer on it unless it is going to crack and bleed. Let's get this cabbage chopped up and into a bag. This bag looks so strange, and it's because I actually will save random bags to use for my prep because I'm so about being environmentally friendly. So I have this weird massive bag I'm gonna fill with cabbage. Also, fun fact about me, I'm naturally a little bit messy, and my boyfriend thinks it's probably annoying, but also he's such a good sport. I think he just thinks it's funny. I'm like notorious for getting food all over the front of my shirt. And then I'm literally a tornado in this apartment, and then I clean everything before he comes home. So if he ever watches these videos, he'll see that the apartment is a little bit of a mess. But when he comes home, everything's perfectly clean. So what I'm gonna do today is actually just meal prep. Oh God, I forgot. So my eyes are so bad with onions. So when I cut these, I have to run them over water the whole time, or I'll just start like crying. I'm gonna cut these after I cut the cabbage. Throughout your whole journey, there's something that's gonna kind of stay for a very long time. So if you experience this, it's not a problem, it's very normal and natural. A lot of times we will experience night itching. So a lot of times it'll be right before you go to sleep, in the middle of the night, and when you wake up. And this can be helped by using an amino acid supplement called glycine. It helps cool the body down, which can help your body just regulate hormones and keep your body calmer. It doesn't make you sleepy, so don't think that it's like a sleep supplement. It's not gonna make you drowsy, it just lowers your body temperature, and that's how it works. Glycine also is used to repair leaky gut. However, what I wanted to say is, if you notice night itching, so let's say your itching has been going away during the day, that's a wonderful sign of healing. Don't think that you're not healing if you're itching at night. A lot of times it's just hormonal, and there's like stress hormones going up. Different hormones are changing during your sleep, and it causes the itching. So as the night itching goes away, you're healing. So it's like the first stage of healing is going to be that you're not itching during the day. If you're itching during the day, if you're itching after meals, it's very likely that your liver needs to be detoxed. So as your liver gets healthier and healthier and healthier, you're going to have less and less issues. And so you'll stop itching during the day, and it'll be limited to the night. After you have severe night itching, it's likely that you will still itch during the night, but that is just from healing. Sometimes our new skin, the new layers of skin are coming in, and it just makes your skin itchy, and that's perfectly fine. So don't think you're not healing if you're itching in your sleep. I'm honestly afraid that my boyfriend's gonna come home early from work because tomorrow's Christmas Eve, and he's gonna come home and the apartment's gonna be in shambles. But you know what? I'm working. This is part of my process. It is quite all right. Everything's okay. So eczema is just such a really complicated condition. You could have eczema that's related to candida. You can have eczema that's related to stress. Oh my God, he just got home. I was just talking about you.
Yeah?
Yes. I knew you could be home early. I was just saying I'm so afraid you're gonna come home early and see the apartment like this. Oh my God.
Let's see what's up. Let's see. Let's get some water. There's my water.
So he's home. early because tomorrow's Christmas Eve. I'm happy he's home though. Okay. So he's just filling his water bottle with water, so ignore that noise. Today we're talking about like the signs that your eczema's healing.
Oh, yes. That's cool.
Yeah. So a lot of people think that their eczema isn't healing, or they don't know what to look for, what's going on with their skin. And so it's so complicated when you have topical steroid withdrawal. Topical steroid withdrawal goes through cycles. And these cycles can be random, and it's just your body trying to heal itself. I've also really noticed that your topical steroid withdrawal will get worse with stress and worse with gluten. So avoiding gluten and managing your stress is going to really help you with topical steroid withdrawal. So a whole nother topic within all of this is talking about, he is just throwing my stuff across the room.
Sub area.
That's fair enough. I had a towel across his stuff. Anyway, another thing that we have to talk about is detox. So when you do, our body detoxes and our skin will get worse. So I'm going to show you a picture here, and you'll watch as the skin get larger and larger and larger. It doesn't mean that you're not healing. It's just that it's your body detoxing. And this makes everything really complicated, but you can track it. Even though it's getting larger, is it itchy? Is it getting less red? Is it healing from the inside out? And is it getting drier? So this is in fact my skin right now. I've had a candida flare up and it's been getting larger and larger, but that's not a problem. It's just the candida dying off from my gut. I'm not itchy at all. I'm not itchy. And so itch is such a major sign, whether you're healing or regressing. Your body tells you when there's something wrong. My boyfriend's just dancing back there. Mr. Garrett is just doing a little groove. So if you're experiencing the patches getting larger but you're not itchy, you're fine. You're just going through detox. And I know this is really complicated, and this is actually why I do coach people with eczema, because it's very, very complex and complicated. But at least this video can help you try to track some stuff. So it getting less red, it getting less itchy. Less red for fair skin. You just have to be very aware if you have darker skin. Continue taking pictures. He just looks at his skin. Yes, your eczema would be darker if you had eczema. Your skin would not be red.
It'll be red.
Yeah, it might be red on you. Taking photos of your skin, symptom tracking, stress tracking, and food tracking can be very helpful. So if you're itching after meals, it's a sign that your liver needs to be detoxed. Milk thistle is a really great supplement. So there's just a couple of layers to, is your skin healing? Is your skin not healing? It's ask yourself, is it detoxing? Notice if your skin's getting worse if you consume sugar. It's likely that your flare-ups related to candida. It's just such a complicated process, but by tracking everything and making notes, trying to be more self-aware of what's going on, it's going to let you know what is a sign that your skin is bad and a sign that your skin's okay. Topical steroid withdrawal, a little bit different. You will have cycles of the skin getting better, worse, but working on your stress. So it's funny, I have a client who has topical steroid withdrawal right now, and you'll watch her as she gets excited or gets stressed out, she will start itching her skin. And so stress is a major, major thing when it comes to topical steroid withdrawal. So being super aware of your body and listening to your body is the key to healing your eczema. There's no cream that heals it. There's no medicine. There's no like one size fits all. There's no one diet fits all. It's eat foods that are most healing. So I always recommend people eating cabbages. Cabbage is excellent for your gut health. It feeds your good bacteria without feeding bad bacteria like candida. So you guys got this. It's okay. Just notice if you are getting more anxious than normal, if you're getting more stressed out, just pay attention to all the signs that your body is giving you. It's funny because it does get worse before it gets better, and that's just called the health crisis. It's part of the detox process. So a lot of times what happens to me is, like, I'll start eating sugar again and I'll notice that I have dandruff, or I'll get contact dermatitis. Then I'll get a flare-up of eczema, and as I get rid of that eczema, the skin gets larger, and eventually just goes away. So if you're noticing that your flare-up's getting larger but you're not itchy, you are totally fine. So just to recap for you guys, I want you guys starting a journal, and I want you to take notes of what healing looks like for you. I want you to pay attention to the color of your skin, the texture of your skin. Is the skin oozing? Was there stress that happened recently? Did you eat something to flare it up? And so if you create something that has different columns to fill out different symptoms, you'll be able to figure out what healing looks like for you individually. However, for pretty much every single person, the flakier and the drier, you're in the middle of it being healed. It's kind of like a scab, so I don't really recommend you guys taking off the flakes. Leave the flakes on there, you have new skin that's forming underneath, and you will be perfectly fine. I know it's a little bit daunting if you have severe eczema, so be careful. But again, so for example, let's talk about my skin. I'll show you the picture again. When it started out, it was red, and I was like, oh, this will be fine, it'll be gone, which usually in the past year I'd have tiny flare-ups from stress, but they're gone in no time because they're not related to candida or candida die-off. I knew it was candida die-off because as soon as I was able to eliminate sugar from my diet and get on Scram is the new supplement I'm taking for candida. That's amazing. I like it a little bit better than Candex. Still two really amazing supplements for candida. It's because my eczema didn't just get dry and leave. It's because the eczema spread out like this that I knew it was related to candida die-off, and it was just a detox symptom. Because my skin is not itchy, my liver is healthy. So take all of these things that I'm telling you, think about it, reflect on your own skin, create a journal with these different columns, talk about the color of the skin, the texture of the skin, the itchiness of the skin, and how you physically feel. Are you anxious? Have you been stressed out? What have you been eating? Is there any correlation? And that's basically how you heal your skin and how you learn the signs of healing for your body. I hope this helped you guys. I know it's not a simple answer, but that's because eczema isn't simple. So if you have any questions, feel free to message me. I'm always here for you guys. You can shoot me an email or you can DM me on Instagram. I respond probably better on Instagram. So I will see you guys in my next video.
Wonderful day in the country. Merry Christmas. Happy birthday, Peter. This old lady sends her best regard. Oh, please. don't you dare send that to anybody.
Oh, guess what?
What? Oh, as always, we always match every year. Oh, wait, oh, that's so funny. We'll have to take a picture again.
Every year you wear the same.
Lord. Okay, then off.